Before we get into today's video, I just would like to say this is probably going to be the last video before Christmas, and there is a chance that it could be one of the final videos of 2024. So I'd just like to come on here before we do start this video and say a huge thank you to every single one of you who supported all of the videos in the calendar year of 2024. We've done over 1.2 million views, over 5,500 subscribers, over 74,000 watch hours across 2024, which is absolutely ridiculous. And to think as well that it was the first year, of course, since the matchday vlogs were discontinued and were told to stop by Wrexham Football Club. I thought it was going to be a very tricky time. Don't get me wrong, it has been tricky at times. Of course, the content was massively limited because having the matchday vlogs sort of gave me my schedule for the weekend and sometimes on the Tuesday night. So it's meant a lot more hard work, which, don't get me wrong, is not a bad thing at all. And I've really enjoyed it. Producing content on the football club I love, and to have over 25,500 people want to tune in to listen to me talking about Wrexham Football Club is literally a dream come true. So I cannot thank you enough to everyone who is watching this video and everyone who has supported the videos over 2024. It genuinely does mean a lot to me, and to call this my part-time job, and like I said, just to be sat here now consistently talking about Wrexham Football Club and have thousands of people tune in, week out, is just mind-blowing. So I cannot thank you enough for the support over the year. I hope everyone has a really good Christmas, and I'll see you in January in what will be a very busy time for Wrexham Football Club, because I think we might see a couple of big signings. But without further ado, enjoy today's video. Welcome back to the channel for another video. Today, of course, we're talking about Wrexham Association Football Club. Today, I've got sort of a shortish video that I want to say. The news came out about an interesting topic regarding Wrexham Football Club and the new owners in the Allyn family, and how much their investment could pump Wrexham Football Club to the next level in regards to the community, the city of Wrexham, and the football club. But before we get going in today's video, if you would like to see more Wrexham AFC content on YouTube, make sure to get down there and click the subscribe button. We're on the road to 26,000 subscribers. I'm sure I sound like a broken record every time I say this, but if you are watching this and you can see that the red subscribe button hasn't been clicked, please consider doing so. And let's go for 350 likes on today's video. And without further ado, let's get talking Wrexham Football Club. So I want you to cast your minds back to just over a month ago. It won't take you long to remember. It's happened. The Allyn family came in and were announced as minority investors into Wrexham Football Club. The aim, of course, when they first came in, which was said by Ryan Reynolds, Rob McElhenney, Michael Williamson, the aim was to always grow and improve the city of Wrexham further, whilst also trying to help the club succeed on the pitch, which I think we can possibly see in the January transfer window and with the future COP stand. So expect to see things happen on the pitch for Wrexham, and of course, we're going to be talking about how much this could help revitalise the city of Wrexham and how much the city of Wrexham has grown since the takeover. And since these two have come in, we've gained a good indication as to how big this investment could really be from the Allyn family to the football club and to the community of Wrexham. And it's an investment that will hopefully mirror the work they've done, of course, over in New York, in Syracuse. I think I'm saying that right. Any of my American fans, let me know if that's right. Syracuse, you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. And they'll want to mirror the work they've done there over to Wrexham, helping Wrexham grow further economically, and they should be really excited to see how much they can do to the city of Wrexham, because economically the city of Wrexham has grown so much, and the statistics have been released, of course, pre-takeover and since Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney have bought the football club. And the Allyn family should be licking their lips at thinking they can take Wrexham as a whole, the football club, the community as a package, to the next level after these stats I'm about to read out. Tourism earnings in Wrexham have surpassed £180 million. In 2020, before the pandemic, COVID-19, that number sat at just 49 million. More than 2 million people visited Wrexham in 2023. If there's any locals watching this, North Walians, those words have really just come out my mouth. 2 million people have come to visit Wrexham in the year of 2023, and it's seen an annual increase of 20%, the highest rise across the whole of Wales. And I think that really does just highlight the effect that Rob and Ryan have had on Wrexham. It is genuinely mind-blowing, and the documentary as well has played a massive role in that. And a small analogy now, to think 4 years ago, possibly just over 4 years ago now, like I said, before the pandemic, Wrexham Football Club were 0.03 points off relegation to regional football, part-time football in the National League North. The city of Wrexham was struggling as well as the football club. Fast forward 4.5 years, We've got 2 million people visiting our town/city and a club that are fighting to go up to the Championship, one promotion off the Premier League. Times have changed massively in such a short amount of time, and I can remember the last game before COVID-19, going to the Easterly game, windy game, and obviously we'd heard about the COVID pandemic coming in and there was a possibility it would be our last game. Sitting there, I think there were 3,500 die-hard loyal Wrexham fans who were turning up week in, week out, like we continue to do throughout that season, because Wrexham runs in our blood. Wrexham is everything to us as Wrexham fans, and I'm sure I can mirror those words for everyone that has supported Wrexham throughout their lifetime, and everyone can have a go at Wrexham for, you know, being plastic fans or whatever. You're going to get a big investment. It's going to lead in people wanting to watch the football club. Wrexham have always been a well-supported club. Think back to the 70s, 80s, 90s. Wrexham were one of the most well-supported clubs and one of the biggest clubs in Wales at the time. And yes, we've slightly fallen off, you know, since we dropped into non-league, but like I said in my last video, the sleeping giant has awoken in Wrexham Football Club, and the potential was always there. It just needed that spark. It needed that spark, whether it be a new manager, a new signing. That's what it could have been considered at the time. You think back to the Dean Keats era where he said he wanted to sign Andy Cook or Danny Rowe. It was something like that I think could have taken Wrexham Football Club to the next level, but we've been massively treated in bringing in, you know, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, who have brought a whole squad over the past couple of seasons who were worthy of, you know, going up and up and up the leagues. And I'm going a bit off topic now, but yeah, if we're going back talking about the Allyn family, it's reported the Allyn family have invested £475 million, that is $600 million, into revitalising Wrexham Football Club on and off the pitch. Now, this isn't confirmed officially by the club, but the information was near enough disclosed on an interview that our co-owner Ryan Reynolds did with the Hollywood Reporter. £475 million has gone into possibly revitalising Wrexham as a community. Where that work will start, I don't know. What they'll do in hoping to revitalise it, we really don't know, but I would like to think a slight amount of that chunk of money will be used to build the cop stand and build on the current stand that we already do have inside the racecourse ground. So really exciting times, and I think the Allyn family have slightly gone not under the radar, but everyone knows what's happened, everyone knows the investment, but I think as years go on, the investment from the Allyn family will have such a big impact on the city of Wrexham and on the football club. And I think at the minute, not people aren't really understanding how big it'll be, but I think in a couple of years' time, we'll look back and think we should be really appreciative of them coming in. Yeah, and I think as well, with the football club currently growing at a very fast rate, if the city could continue on the trajectory that it's currently on, it would just be brilliant for the continuation of the growth of Wrexham. Of course, the documentary, like I said early on, has had such a big impact on, you know, tourism rates in Wrexham. On this article as well, it said hotels were currently struggling to keep up with the demand. People are wanting to come over. People are wanting to see, you know, the city of Wrexham. They're wanting to go to the turf, the racecourse ground, stadium tours, get a bit of memorabilia, just soak up the culture, if you could say, of Wrexham. And that is all through the documentary. And, you know, it's just crazy. It is genuinely crazy. I cannot believe, I'm going to go off another tangent now, but I genuinely cannot believe I'm sat here talking about how we've got a $600 million investment into the Wrexham Football Club, and you know, the Allyn family are perfect people to come in and help Wrexham just continue to go on that line of growth. And yeah, it genuinely is crazy, and it's never dull supporting Wrexham. From the day Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney bought Wrexham Football Club in November 2020 up until now, nothing has been plain sailing for Wrexham. So yeah, to think as well, all my long-term viewers now, I was literally sat right behind me doing the watch-alongs in lockdown. I think I even did a video pre-lockdown before the takeover was even a thing. I think I did a couple of videos actually talking just about the state, you could call it, of Wrexham Football Club. We dropped to our lowest point, and this sounds like a sob story, but it genuinely is ridiculous how far Wrexham has grown as a football club in a very short amount of time, when we can only thank Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney for that. And moving on to quite an interesting topic now, completely Wrexham unrelated, but in the past 12 hours, it has been reported that Ryan Reynolds is part of a consortium group that are on the verge of purchasing Colombia side La Equidad. I've probably butchered that name as well, but it's quite an interesting bit of news because, as we've seen, it doesn't seem to be associated with Wrexham Football Club in any way, shape or form. So it's going to be interesting. The deal is set to be worth around £20 million, and the official signing date of the paperwork is Thursday. So yeah, we wish Ryan all the best with his new football club over in Colombia. Hopefully a friendly of some sort could be sorted there. But yeah, some very interesting out of the blue news. And yeah, that is it for today's video. I did say it would be kind of a short one, but I think it's really informational, you know, the type of stuff that we were talking about the Allyn family and how the impact they will have on Wrexham will be appreciated as time goes on and how much they will have an impact on the football club. So yeah, we cannot thank them enough for coming in. Let's hope they can do wonders with us. And yeah, if you did enjoy, make sure to drop a like, drop a comment as well down below. Just comment anything, comment Merry Christmas, I don't know. Until then, see you in another video. Take care guys, up the town.